Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from Schiffbauer Field here in Hutchinson, it's American Legion Baseball Regional 6 Championship Tournament time as Uniontown American Legion plays host to Smithfield Fairchance American Legion. Hello everybody, I'm Nick Barczyk with Jerry Dupain. We welcome you aboard for today's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith and his staff. Once again, Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupain alongside. Should be a nice day for baseball. Uniontown American Legion taking on the Smithfield Fairchance American Legion from Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. The starting lineups and soon the first pitch coming up. American Legion Baseball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. The starting lineups and the rosters for both teams being announced here over the public address system.
Mr. Toby McKnight, umpire 2, Mr. Joe Volpe.
And the umpires being announced as well.
Crew Chief, Mr. Ron Hudson.
Ron Hudson, your crew chief and home plate umpire today, and we're almost set for the national anthem before this contest here at Hutchinson. And the pregame prayer there invoked by Luke Wallace, assistant coach, and we're almost set to go as the lineups have been introduced, and soon Uniontown will take the field and try to defeat Smithfield Fairchance for the second time in less than 2 weeks. Their first meeting earlier this Legion season, a 7-1 win for Uniontown, led by Andino Vecchiola, who's pitching today. The young left-hander pitched a gem in that last matchup with Smithfield Fairchance. Won 5 2/3, gave up only 2 hits, a shutout, no runs, no earned, and struck out 7 to not walk a batter in that game. So Smithfield Fairchance will bat first, led by their manager Mike Simon. Here's their starting lineup. Number 19, the left fielder Dylan Rush leading off. In the number 2 spot, number 17, center fielder Nate Bricker. In the 3 spot, shortstop number 2, Adam Simon. Jace Capolini hits cleanup, the second baseman, number 22. Willie Palmer in the 5th spot, third baseman, number 32. Michael Call is the catcher, number 31. Chandler Goodwin bats 7th, number 35. The first baseman, Jared Province, on the mound for Smithfield Fairchance in the 8th spot, hitting at number 40. And number 42, batting 9th, is the right fielder, Austin Bergman. He pitched in the first matchup between these two less than 2 weeks ago. And Uniontown has taken the field. Andino Vecchiola is set to go. The left-hander is throwing his warm-up tosses. He'll throw to Chad Petrus behind the plate. Defensively, it is third baseman Nate Kowski. At short, Travis Sankovich. Second baseman Josh Burns. Ian Edenfield at first. The DH is Nick Kumar. In the outfield, left to right, Richie Mihal, Tanner Minio, and Dylan Bono. Umpires for this afternoon's contest, the crew chief behind home plate, Ron Hudson. Toby McKnight back of first, and back of third is Joe Volpe. Almost set to go, Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay alongside, with some Bruce Springsteen playing here at Hutchinson as we get set for this all Fayette County matchup in day number 3 of this tournament. Uniontown a walk-off win over Connellsville, 7-6 to get here. And Smithfield Fairchance coming out of the losers bracket to get here. They beat Bell Vernon in day 2 of this tournament. So the Fayette County teams have represented themselves well in this 8-team field. As Vecchiola completes his warm-up tosses, and soon Dylan Rush will step in to lead off this game.
Smithfield, the left fielder, number 19, Dylan Rush.
Everyone's set to go. The home plate umpire asking for a couple of more baseballs, and he'll get those in a few minutes. But right now it's time for baseball as Andino Vecchiola toes the rubber, and he'll face Dylan Rush to lead off this game on a Sunday afternoon. Clouds overhead, 79 that temperature. Should not expect to see any heavy showers, some more rain in the forecast later on tonight, but hopefully we'll dodge those raindrops. And the first pitch of the ball game is swung on and fouled off to the right, 0-1. Rush, Bricker, and Simon leading this one off, and Bricker was 0 for 3. Smithfield Fairchance had a heck of a time in their last matchup against Vecchiola, only collecting 4 hits in that ball game. This one is hit towards the second baseman, Burns, who makes the sliding catch to his right. Burns with a putout, 1 away. Burns made some solid plays defensively in the win over Connellsville in day 2 of this tournament.
Now batting the center fielder, number 17.
So 1 away for Nate Bricker.
Bricker.
Center fielder wears number 17.
I'll get you.
Bricker.
I'll get you what I get you. He's always like that. He always wants to tell you what he is.
Bricker 0 for 3 as well in the last meeting between these two, and that one's off the netting for strike 1.
I know you a lot.
That goes to now? That one goes.
Well,
Yeah, they're playing. Yeah, they're playing.
down the road somewhere.
This is Uniontown's first year in.
1-1 to Bricker. Kicking the come home from the left-hander Vecchiola, swung on and hit in the air to deep center field. Back goes Arminio, back, and he will make the catch up against the fence. Tanner Minio, another fine defensive play from him in dead center. Maybe he had to go to his right a little bit, but bumping off the fence, and that's the second out. What a play. Two away.
Shortstop number 2, Adam Simon.
So 2 outs for Adam Simon.
Yeah, that was a little bit better even.
So a fine play for Arminio going to his right, and guess you could say left center there up against the fence.
I could tell it's too dark for me.
A leaping catch for Tanner Minio, and Jerry, I'm sure, has a great replay of that coming up. So 2 out for Adam Simon, the shortstop.
Yeah, they just went to Cincinnati. They go to Cleveland for 3 days and come home.
On the ground left side, shortstop ranging to his right. Sankovic gets up and throws over to first, and out. Nice scoop by Edenfield and a fine play by Sankovic. And a great defensive inning for Uniontown. 3 up, 3 down with a line out, a fly out, and a ground out. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the first. It is Smithfield Fairchance nothing. Uniontown coming to bat. More Legion baseball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
A 1-2-3 top half of the first, and we're back for the bottom of the first here. Smithfield Fairchance nothing. Uniontown coming to bat. Their starting lineup here by manager Brad Yeoman. Leading off in center field, Tanner Minio. Second baseman Josh Burns. Shortstop Travis Sankovic. First baseman hitting cleanup Ian Edenfield. Third baseman Nate Kowski. The catcher is Chad Petrus. Right fielder Dylan Bonner. Left fielder Richie Mihal. And the DH is Nick Kumar with Andino Vecchiola on the bump. And it's a battle of left-handers today as Jared Province gets the start for Smithfield Fairchance.
Fielder number 3, Danny Arminio.
We'll go after this Uniontown lineup. Arminio in the game against Connellsville last night. 1 for 4. Singleton scored a run against Connellsville's right-hander Elijah Small. Here's the 1-0. Foul ball left side, 1-1. Again, a fine defensive play by Arminio in center field. Made a catch very similar to that in the win against Connellsville last night, and looks to respond with a good appearance here at the dish to start the game, and that breaking pitch is fouled off 1-2. With Burns and Sankovic to follow. Two and 2 to Tanner Minio. Fastball misses low and in, bounces away from the backstop call, and we have a full count to the first batter here in the bottom of the first. We'll set the defense here for Smithfield Fairchance after this pitch. On the ground of the shortstop, we'll introduce him now, Adam Simon, and the throw to first completes the putout 6-3, 1 away. First baseman, Chandler Goodwin. At second, Jace Capolini. At short, you saw Adam Simon. third baseman Willie Palmer.
Number 4.
Province throws to Michael Call. The outfield left to right is Dylan Rush, Nate Bricker, and Austin Bergman. So 1 away for Josh Burns, the second baseman. He was 1 for 3 in the game last night. Same exact lineup, 1 through 9, just a few different positions for Uniontown in this one, but the names on the card the same. Besides for pitcher, of course. Lancaster got the start against Connellsville and pitched 5 innings, gave up 11 hits, but was able to get the win. 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Actually, the no decision there as Edenfield picked up the win in relief. Small got the loss. Entertaining game as Uniontown beat Connellsville in walk-off fashion to get to this part of the bracket. 1-2 to Burns. Strike 3 on the inside corner. The fastball caught the black, according to Ron Hudson, for the second out of the bottom of the first. Brings up Travis Sankovich. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs in the game against Connellsville.
The shortstop, number 1, Travis Sankovich.
Had a double and a run scored in the last meeting between these two teams 12 days ago on the 10th of July. Outside 1-0. Outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Province looks for a 1-2-3 inning of his own here in the bottom of the first. Now Sankovich ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Left-hander comes home. That's a strike, 3-2. So works the outside part of the plate there. 3-2 to Sankovich with 2 outs and nobody on, scoreless, bottom 1. That one will miss for ball 4 and a 2-out walk. Brings up the cleanup hitting Ian Edenfield.
Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Ian Edenfield.
2-run single for Edenfield in the second, or make that the first inning of last night's game. Michael Call communicates something there to his second baseman, Jace Capellini, as Sankovich is off a first, 2 out. Here's the pitch to Edenfield. High and outside, 1-0. Trying to capitalize here on the 2-out walk. 2-0. Off to the right side, out of play. Giving a chase was the first baseman, Chandler Goodwin. Province gets a sign from Call, and he'll come home with a 2-1. Outside 3-1. Snap throw to first. And back in time is Sankovich. Outside for ball 4 and back-to-back 2-out walks. Let's put runners at first and second for Nate Kowski.
Now batting.
Some pop in his bat for the junior
Nate
from Laurel Highlands High School, 2 for 3 with an RBI in the game against Connellsville last night. He was the DH in that one, now at third base today. Looks to put his club ahead here in the bottom of the first. Still no hits in this ball game. Low and in, but got the strike call from Ron Hudson. 0-1. Looks like that inside part of the plate will be a strike for these two left-handers today. Here's the 0-1 as Kowski. Outside 1-1. Kowski had a couple of hits in the last meeting between these two. Checks the runner. That's off the fence for strike 2. Checks with his manager down at third. Now steps back in. And the 2-strike delivery. Slap foul to the right off the top of the first base dugout. That one not even close call, able to retrieve it though, and it's 2-2. Two. Inside 3-2 as Call keeps it off the backstop. And Province now in his third full count of this half inning. A ground out, a strikeout, then he walked the next 2 to put 2 on with 2 out here in the scoreless game. 3-2 on the way. That one outside. He's walked them loaded. Not even close on a few of those offerings. And the bases have been walked loaded here with 2 out for Chad Petrus.
The catcher, number 13, Chad Petrus.
And already Steve Strange is coming out, the Smithfield Fairchance manager, to have a talk with his left-hander. Just can't find the strike zone here. Willie Palmer comes in along with Michael Call and Chase Capolini. So a big spot for Chad Petrus. And we'll take a quick break and be right back. Scoreless here, bases loaded, bottom of the first. 2 outs on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
We are back. Big spot here for Chad Petrus facing the left-hander Jared Province. Bases loaded, 2 out, scoreless in the bottom of the first. Province has walked them loaded, 3 consecutive walks after 2 relatively quick outs, and curveball in for a strike, 0-1. Petrus 1 for 4 with the run scored in last night's affair with Connellsville Legion. Looks to put his team ahead here to start the game. Good stop by Call, 1-1. Kovitch off of third, Edenfield at second, Kowski at first.
Quiet feet. Nose in a T.
Outside for ball 2.
Hey, nose on it here. Nose on it. Finish at the T.
Province looks to calm down here and delivers a 2-1. That one smacked foul to the right side for strike 2.
Yeah, his balls come in.
Some more, Ron. Send 3 over there.
Yeah, I got you. You get 2 more baseballs.
Get some more baseballs for home plate umpire Ron Hudson. 2-strike offering from the left-hander. Low and in, and now the count is full again, 3-2. Petrus could get an easy RBI here. 3-2 on the way. Smacked foul, rocket shot down the left side, almost took out Kovitch. That was a bullet down the left side.
I'll wake him up. Chad. Wake him up. Hey. Finish.
Kovitch is lucky to be alive after that one. So is Brad Yeoman.
5 feet.
Petrus will try to straighten that one out. It's 3-2 still with 2 outs and the bases loaded. That one not even close, and he's walked on a run. 4 consecutive walks, and without a hit in this ball game, Uniontown, there takes a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. So Province not even close on some of those offerings, and Petrus gets the easiest RBI he can get. So 1-0.
Now batting.
Edenfield at third, Kowski at second, Petrus at first for the right fielder Dylan Bonner. And again, Steve Strange will come out for the second time this inning, and not a good situation as young left-hander has walked 4 consecutive batters after getting 2 outs, and that is all for him, 2/3 of an inning. We'll give you the line there, not much to tell you about, but Province has done already, and a new pitcher looks like it will be the shortstop Simon. And we'll come back. 1-0 Uniontown, bottom of the first, 2 outs, bases loaded on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Simon. And now entering the game, number 21, the left fielder Angelo Doyle.
Welcome back. Some changes here. A new pitcher, obviously, for Smithfield Fairchance. Now batting in the 8th spot for them will be Angelo Doyle, and the new pitcher is the right-hander Adam Simon, number 2, coming over from shortstop to relieve Jared Province, who did not give up a hit. I guess that's the one bright spot on his line today, but 2/3 of an inning, no hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 4 walks, and a strikeout after getting 2 outs. He walked 4 consecutive batters, and Petrus gets the RBI, plating Kovitch. So it's 1-0 Uniontown right now in the bottom of the first, with Edenfield at third, Kowski at second, Petrus at first. And it brings up Dylan Bonner. So the right-hander will try to pitch out of this jam and provide some long relief for Smithfield Fairchance. Bonner 0 for 4 last night. Would love to get a couple of hits today, and a base hit here would put a crooked number up.
All right, here we go. Go to work, man.
So second move to short.
Hey, at the T.
You get the second move to short.
Right.
Left midfielder move to second.
Okay.
So we have all of the defensive changes in order. Angelo Doyle in left, Dylan Rush at second. Jace Capolini at short. The new pitcher is Simon. Province is out of the game. A short afternoon for him. And it's 0-1 to Bono. Inside corner, strike two. That slow delivery and windup from Simon. Quickly 0-2 on Bono. To the fence, and holding at third is Edenfield. Call got banged up there, it looked like. Simon looks to get out of this inning. This one popped up right side. Second baseman Rush has it. With two hands makes the catch. So no hits in that inning, and the bases left loaded, but 4 walks and a run, along with a strikeout for Province, and Simon gets out of the jam, leaving them loaded. We go to the second. Uniontown 1, Smithfield Fairchance nothing. More Legion baseball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Jace Capolini.
Welcome back. Top of the second. Uniontown 1, Smithfield Fairchance nothing, and they're lucky that it's only a 1-run deficit. They left them loaded. Did Uniontown last inning, but plated a run on no hits, 4 walks. Vecchiola has a 1-run lead here in the second. And the first pitch to Capolini is drilled to center. Arminio comes in and makes the catch pretty easily for the first out. 4 up, 4 down for Vecchiola. 1 away for Willie Palmer.
Third baseman, number 32, Willie Palmer.
Willie Palmer, the third baseman. On the mound a lot as well for the Smithfield Fairchance Legion team, but gets the start at third today with Province getting the start. But a quick yank for him. Here's the 1-1.
Great pitch.
Beautiful pitch by Vecchiola, but did not get the strike call there for Mr. Hudson. 2-1. That one floated up there, but just off the plate, according to the crew chief. That one misses outside. 3-1. I think it's the first time that Vecchiola's fallen behind a hitter here. 5th batter he's faced. Here's the 3-1. Fastball right side. Right fielder coming in and making the catch on the run is Dylan Bonner for the second out. 2 outs for the catcher, Michael Call.
Number 31, Michael Call.
So as expected, Vecchiola coming out strong. 5 up, 5 down with a 1-run lead here in the second. He faces the catcher. Another beautiful breaker, but misses inside. 1-0. Promising future for Vecchiola. The Mustang entering his junior year. That one fouled off.
That's the question. Since you didn't go to limit, can he still go to full today? Whatever he ended up with. Yeah, that many left to give.
Did it rain for here for a long time or what? No, just a little bit.
Right field, coming in with the hat flying off and making the catch in shallow right field again, Dylan Bonner for his second put out of the inning, a 1-2-3 inning with 3 flyouts, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. Bottom of the second, Uniontown 1 and Smithfield Fairchance nothing after 1.5. More baseball after this from Hutchinson on the South Union Township Sports Network. Jerry telling me some bad weather on the way, but hopefully it holds off as we go to the bottom of the second. Uniontown 1, Smithfield Fairchance nothing. And coming up is Richie Mihal to face Adam Simon.
Richie Mihal.
So Mihal to face Simon, his first inning of work. Coming in relief of Province in the bottom of the first. Retired the first batter he faced after Province walked 4. Right-hander deals. 0-1.
Hey, where you at?
Smacked into center, coming in, and it'll drop in front of the center fielder there. That being Nate Bricker, and that's a leadoff single to center for Mihal. He was 1 for 3 last night and has a hit here, and that is the first hit of the ball game.
Hitter number 8, Nick Kumar.
So a single for Mihal brings up the DH Nick Kumar in the number 9 spot. He got the start at third base last night. Was 1 for 3. Goodwin holding on the runner at first. And again, Jerry telling me some rain on the way, some clouds overhead, temperature in the upper 70s. Had some rain earlier today as Kumar squares and takes a ball. Snap throw to first, and back in time is Mihal. Palmer charged in from third. For the first time, Simon from the stretch. The 1-0 is Kumar not hiding any squares. Pulls back and takes a strike on the inside corner. Try to get that runner in a scoring position with the top of the lineup on deck in Arminio. Pulls back, takes a ball, 2-1. So he gets his instructions from his manager down at third, Brad Yeoman. 2-1. Pulls back again, takes ball 3. Takes a strike again, and now with 2 strikes, we'll see if Kumar squares. 3-2. Little infield double play depth. Will swing away and a shot. Left side, Kumar out of play. That was one of the harder hit balls I've seen him hit. Wind picking up a bit. See the American flag and dead center billowing in the breeze here at Schiffbauer Field at Hutchinson. Off-speed pitch misses and running down to second and doesn't need to. It's ball 4. Mihal was on his horses, but a single and a walk to lead off the bottom of the second. First and second, nobody out.
Number 3
for the top of the order. Erminio is 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Made a fine play defensively in center earlier in this game, as he does pretty much every game. Laurel Highlands graduate earlier this summer. Part of that great team, some of those great teams that Scott D. Barry and L.H. had.
They're good, Mike.
Erminio squares the 1-0. Pulls back, takes strike 1. Gets it down left side. Palmer comes in on the infield grass and out at first. So the play made there, a close play, and Erminio is out on the sack bunt. That one goes 5-4. So the sacrifice bunt is successful. 1 out, and runners move to second and third for Josh Burns. Burns struck out looking his first time.
Second baseman, number 4, Josh Burns.
Mihal at third, Kumar at
Burns.
second. Almost had the bases loaded there, but out by a step was Erminio. Outside ball 1. Wind picks up some more down here. Situated behind home plate. Ball 2. Burns set to go with 2 in scoring position. The 2-0 from Simon. Big cut and a miss on the fastball, 2-1.
Settle down.
Good pitch from Simon, but missing outside, 3-1. So he tried to fool Burns there, and Burns ahead in the count. Fastball grounded past Palmer into left field for a base hit. Scoring from third is Mihal. Kumar makes the turn around third, but a good throw coming in from left field. But it's an RBI single for Josh Burns to make it 2-0 Uniontown in the second.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1, Travis Sankovich.
First and third, 1 out for the number 3 hitting Sankovich, who has walked and scored. 2-0 here in the second. On just the second hit for Uniontown, both singles. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs in the game against Connellsville. A 7-6 walk-off win for Sankovich. Sankovich 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs in that win. Ball 1 from Simon. Check on Burns. He's back in time with the head first slide. Goodwin holds him on and will walk in the baseball pretty much to his right-hander, Simon. Another check, he wasn't even off the base.
Against the players, it's against the others. When he said in a couple years, his daughters are.
And now Burns gets his lead. Kumar off of third, and again another throw over. Got to keep him honest. He's got some legs. He's a threat to run. There he goes. Calls throw down. The shortstop takes the throw. We have a run down. Here it's the play at the plate. Sliding in safely is Kumar, and going into second safely is Burns. It's 3-0 Uniontown. The cat and mouse game favors the home team, and Burns gets the steal of second. Kumar steals home. It's 3-0. It's a strong throw from Call, but brilliant base running from Burns. So 3-0 here with now a runner at second and one out. And Kovitch can, with a base hit, extend the lead. Two runs have come home in the inning. Kovitch will look at a 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner for strike two. Ripped right side. If it's fair, it's trouble. And it's a foul ball. Jerry thought it was fair, and it was very hard to tell from our vantage point, but that one was ripped by Kovitch. Burns would have trotted home easily from second. Just a long strike, and it's 1-2. Simon will get a new baseball.
Hey, one.
Breaking pitch misses well outside, 2-2. Just off the plate, 3-2. Fastball from Simon missing, and a full count to Kovitch, who walked and scored his first time. As a runner at second with one out, bottom of the second, Uniontown 3, Smithfield Fairchance 0. Right side, second baseman. Rush over to first, 4-3 for the second out. A productive out. It advances the runner to third. So 2 outs for Edenfield.
Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Edenfield.
So runner at third, 2 outs now for Edenfield as that one up and in, 1-0. Walked his first time, was 1 for 3 with a couple of RBIs in the win over Connellsville last night. Shortstop, Capolini, 6-3 on the putout, and that ends the inning, but not before 2 runs come home on 2 hits, a walk, and 1 stranded. So 3-0 Uniontown over Smithfield Fairchance. They're up 3-zip as we go to the third. Legion Baseball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
3, Smithfield 0.
26.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Uniontown 3, Smithfield Fairchance nothing. Top of the third with some threatening skies overhead, some rain on the way, according to our meteorologist Jerry Dupay, and some buzzing about that down here at the press table as Vecchiola finds the inside corner, strike one to Chandler Goodwin, the first baseman. Didn't like that call. 6 up, 6 down for Vecchiola. He has a 3-run lead. Woo! That was pretty. That was pretty. 0-2. Beautiful angle for us, too, to see those pitches break, at least for me here, right behind home plate. Quickly 0-2 to the first baseman, Goodwin. High and outside, 1-2. Goodwin, then Doyle and Bergman. To the shortstop, Kovitch. A couple of crow hops and a strong throw, grabbed by Edenfield, 6-3. One away, 7 up, 7 down for Vecchiola. One out for Angelo Doyle, the left fielder, who was not in the starting lineup, but came in when Province left the game.
Number 21, the left fielder, Angelo Doyle. Doyle.
He'll step in to face a red-hot Vecchiola. Squares, trying to bunt for a hit. Vecchiola has it, takes his time, and tosses on to Edenfield, so that doesn't work. The bunt for a hit is just a 1-3 putout, 2 outs. 8 up, 8 down. Brings up the right fielder, Austin Bergman, in the number 9 spot.
Now batting the right fielder, number 42, Austin Bergman.
Left-hand batter. Stands off the plate. Takes the first pitch, fastball strike of the knees. Whew. Beautiful break there. Ground ball to the second baseman. Easy play for Burns. And by a step, close play as Bergman was running down that line very well, but the out recorded by Burns, 4-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 9 up, 9 down for Vecchiola. He's on a roll. We go to the bottom of the third. Uniontown up 3-0 on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
More Legion baseball, the Region 6 tournament here from Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. Bottom of the third inning, Uniontown 3, Smithfield Fairchance 0 as Vecchiola for Uniontown has pitched a gem. No strikeouts, but 9 up, 9 down, and his offense has given him a 3-run lead. In for a strike to Nate Kowski from the right-hander Simon. Kowski with a walk his first time. The DH last night, third baseman today, was 2 for 3 with an RBI in that 7-6 walk-off against Connellsville. There's some pop in the bat, and he sends this one towards the line and left. That's a fair ball, rounding first, and he'll retreat to first. A leadoff single for Kowski. He's on base for the second time.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Chad Petrus.
Here's the backstop, Chad Petrus. Easiest RBI in baseball his first time up, an RBI walk. 1 for 4 at the run last night, and always reliable defensively behind the plate. He squares and throw over.
Somebody told me 5 years ago someone else came up with that. I just used it. Put them up for
a doesn't square this time, and a big cut and a miss, 0-1.
Go ahead, Chad.
That's right.
Hey, Mama, go. What's up? Good.
Simon now ahead 0-2 to the catcher. Stays alive there as Kowski was thinking about taking off. Two-strike delivery from the right-hander. Misses outside, snap throw to first, and back in with a head-first slide is Kowski.
Trying to do too much here.
Fastball comebacker, 1, 6, and 3, a double play. Just what Smithfield Fairchance needed there with the leadoff runner on. A comebacker works to a pitcher to short to first, double play. 2 outs and the bases clear for Dylan Bonner.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Dylan Bonner.
Bonner 0 for 1 with a pop out to second, looking for his first hit of the weekend. He's made a couple of plays in right field today already, and he takes strike 1. One and one. Inside corner, a strike call, and that's been called a strike all afternoon. Now Simon ahead. Right side, second baseman. Easy toss to first, 4-3, and that's the inning. No runs on a hit. No errors, none left after the double play. And we go to the fourth inning. Baseball action here at Hutchinson, with the sun actually making an appearance in left field. It's Uniontown 3, Smithfield Fairchance nothing after 3. More baseball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
After 3, the score remains 3-0.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Smithfield Fairchance looks for their first base runner tonight. A gem so far for the left-hander Vecchiola. 9 up, 9 down. 3-0 Uniontown here as we go to the top of the fourth. Dylan Rush is just like the rest of his teammates. 0 for 1. He lined out to second to start off the game. And the first pitch is ball 1 low. Gets the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Ron Hudson behind the plate. Tommy McKnight and Joe Volpe on the bases today. The men in blue. Beautiful pitch. Fool's rush, 1-2. And the young left-hander kicks and delivers. He will eventually. Now he does for the 2-strike offering. Fastball, foul to the right. Maybe a play for Edenfield, but made an effort, but
where the heck's he going?
Vecchiola has the baseball on top of the rubber and will come home with another 2-strike offering. Caught and a miss. That's the first strikeout for Vecchiola, the 10th consecutive batter. He's retired. 1 away and Rush is 0 for 2. Brings up Nate Bricker.
The center fielder, number 17, Nate Bricker.
Bricker hit a ball to deep left center, but run down by Arminio in the first. Fine defensive play. This one right side. Coming in is Burns. A couple of hops over to Edenfield. 4-3, 2 outs. Still no base runners for Smithfield. Adam Simon will step in.
Number 2, Adam Simon.
Start of the game at shortstop and been on the mound since there were 2 outs in the first. Grounded out to short his first time. First pitch swinging. Past the glove of Kowski here. Kovitch, and not a play. And the first base runner of the ball game for Smithfield with 2 outs. Simon's aboard on an E5. Ball right under the glove of Kowski, and it's not a hit, but they'll take a base runner. Brings up the cleanup hitting shortstop Jace Capolini, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Now batting the shortstop, number 22, Jace Capolini.
He started the game at second and moved over to short.
Capolini.
Vecchiola now contends with a base runner. Two outs here in the fourth. Squares and pulls back and takes strike one to Scapolini. Simon off of first. Outside for ball two. Edenfield. And that one into left field is miscommunication there between Sankovic and Burns. They weren't sure who was covering the bag, and sliding safely in his second with two out is Simon. As Uniontown should have had the out there. Vecchiola down to Edenfield, and the throw sails into left field. So a runner in scoring position now for Capolini. After the error, runner at second. That's a strike. Now two strikes on Capolini. Two-strike offering from Vecchiola. Comebacker. Easy play. Flips it over to first, and that's the inning. 1-3 on the putout. No runs. No hits, two errors, one left, and a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the fourth through 3.5. Uniontown 3, Smithfield Fairchance nothing. More Legion baseball after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
No hits, two errors, one runner left on base after the top of fourth, 3-0. Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Richie Mihal.
Some dark, threatening skies overhead, but
Mihal.
The weather holding off as we go to the bottom of the fourth. The Legion baseball, Uniontown 3, Smithfield Fairchance nothing, without a hit for them, and they weren't able to capitalize on two Uniontown errors in the last half inning. Simon delivers ball one to Richie Mihal, a single and a run. His first time up was 1 for 3 last night. 8-9-1 this inning. Off to the right for strike one. Onto the street. Into the neighbor's front yard there, but no shattered glass. That's the good thing. Two and one. Some activity down the left field line. I think Uniontown's warming up a pitcher. We'll try to get a number on that. It's strike two. Jerry tells me number 18. That would be, as I look at my roster here, Garrett Myers. But the way Vecchiola's pitching, not sure why you would want to take him out of the game. Pitch count not a factor. But Myers getting some work. Just like that, 3-2. Left side, past Palmer to the shortstop, who makes the play. 6-3 on the putout. Capolini there to retire Mihal. He's 1 for 2. One away for Kumar. Walked and scored his first time and stole a base.
Now batting, the designated hitter number 8, Nick Kumar. Kumar.
Inside almost caught Kumar. 2-0. Must nick the jersey. Decided not to lean into it. The Jason Kendall approach. Quickly 3-0. Top of the order on deck. And a 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter, and for the second time, Kumar's aboard on a free pass. Brings up Tanner Minio. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
The center fielder, number 3, Tan Erminio.
Also grounded out to short. Erminio, a good table setter for this Uniontown Legion squad. The leadoff hitter has played a fine defense and center today as well. From the stretch, good pick by the first baseman Goodwin. That one just fouled down the left side. That would have been trouble for Smithfield, but just to the left of the bag. 2 strikes on Erminio. Stays alive there. Simon keeps Kumar honest over at first with the runner on, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Here's the 2-strike offering up. Throw down, second baseman covers, and the throw off the mark as running over was rushed, but it was to the wrong side of the bag, and a stolen base for Kumar. That's his second steal. So now a runner in scoring position with 1 away for Erminio. And as usual, the top of this Uniontown Legion lineup has been very productive, and they look to add on. 2-2. Simon wanted that one. Three and 2, just like that. Palmer at third, down to a knee. And it's past the first baseman, Goodwin. Rounding third, heading for home is Kumar. Here comes the throw. Not in time, received by Call, but it's another run for Uniontown. They take a 4-0 lead in the 4th.
Now batting.
So Kumar comes around to score for the second time on the error. We'll have to give the error there, I would think, to Palmer on the throw. Ending up at second is Erminio. He's in scoring position, 1 away for Josh Burns, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. 4-0 in the 4th. And Smithfield Fairchance yet to collect a hit in this one. Fastball. Takes a bad hop over the head of Palmer into left field. Arminio will stop at third. It's a single for Burns, and now they're on the corners with one away.
Now batting the shortstop
for Sankovic.
Travis Sankovic.
He looks for his first hit today.
Sankovic. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
4 runs on 4 hits for Uniontown. They took advantage of 4 consecutive walks in the first to score a run. They played a 2 in the second and 1 here so far in the fourth. Some very dark skies in left field. Lights not yet on. I'm sure they will be soon. Taking off for second is Burns, and it's past the second baseman rush. And no play. Another run will come home. Scoring is Arminio to make it 5-0. And we'll give Sankovic the RBI single. First and second, one away for the 6th batter of the inning, Edenfield. Edenfield with a ground out and a walk. Had a 2 RBI hit last night in the win over Connellsville. Also pitched in relief of Greg Lancaster when 2 innings, gave up 2 runs, 3 hits, and struck out 2 and got the win. So Uniontown pulling away up 5-0 in the fourth. And Simon may be hitting a wall here. It's 2-0 to Edenfield.
Hey, 1.
Three and 0. Taking all the way and takes strike 1. Outside for ball 4, and the base is loaded once again. Just like in the first inning. And it brings up Nate Kowski, as Steve Strange will come out to, you would think, take the ball, and yes, that's the day for Adam Simon. He's done here in the fourth with the bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Uniontown up 5-0 with some late rain showers falling. New pitcher for Smithfield Fairchance. We'll come back and introduce him. It's 5-0 Uniontown on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Now batting the third baseman, number 15, Nate Kowski.
The new pitcher is Michael Call. He was behind the dish. Now he's throwing to the new catcher. That's number 22, Jace Capellini. The shortstop for the second time in this game is Simon. He's done on the mound. So far, has given up 4 runs. He's responsible for the runners on. Bases loaded, 1 out here. Bottom 4, 5-0 Uniontown with Nate Kowski up. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. This call now throws to Capellini. Kicking the come home from the right-hander. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-2. So we have really dark clouds from left field to the left field line to about right center. Two-strike offering from Call. Misses. Some light sprinkles down here. In the air to center. Bricker will come into his right and make the catch, and tagging and coming home from third is Burns. It's cut off by the shortstop, and Burns scores standing up to make it 6-0 Uniontown in the fourth. Sacrifice fly for Kowski. 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher number 13. Chad Petrus.
So runners at first and second, 2 out for the catcher. Petrus, the 8th batter in the inning. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI walk and a groundout. Uniontown has plated 3 this inning, 2 in the second, 1 in the first. 0-1.
What we just talk about.
Not too dissimilar from the last time these two teams played. Uniontown winning 7-1. Kovitch back to second.
Goes to it.
Ball 1.
Finish at the tee.
Gets the outside corner, 1-2. Must have been on the black. Rain coming down a bit harder as everyone's scrambling for cover. Just keep the equipment dry, right, Jerry? 2-strike pitch to the catcher. Everyone's off, and this one is in the center, barely having to move as Bricker. He makes the catch with 2 hands for the third out as 8 batters come to the plate. And 3 runs come home. Uniontown is now up 6-0 over Smithfield Fairchance after 4. 5th inning after this. Legion baseball from Rainey Hutchinson on the South Union Township Sports Network.
1 hit. 2 errors. 2 runners left on base. After 4, Uniontown 6.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Top of the fifth, Uniontown 6, Smithfield Fairchance nothing. With the rain coming down here at Schiffbauer Field. Picking up in the last few minutes. And the left-hander is out for another inning. No hits given up for Vecchiola. Palmer in the air to right. Coming in and making the catch with one hand there is Dylan Bond, a one away, and Palmer's 0 for 2. Everyone's over. One away for Michael Call, who started the game behind the plate and
the pitcher
is now pitching.
Number 31, Michael Call. Call.
Squares and pulls back and takes a ball. Some Kowski charging in from third. Pretty much in the same location, gets the strike there, 1-1. To the right side, Burns. Over to first for the out, 4-3, 2 away, and still no hits for Smithfield Fairchance. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth, 6-0.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35, Chandler Goodwin.
2 outs for Chandler Goodwin, 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Grounded back to the pitcher, 1-3. 2 outs for Goodwin. Cut and a miss, 0-1. Vecchiola on a roll as we've seen him throughout this Legion season, and quickly 0-2. Sets up outside. 1-2. Rain picks up again. Swing and a miss. Petrus will complete the strikeout, throwing down to Edenfield. 2-3 on the putout. Strikeout number 2, but more importantly, no hits through 5 for Smithfield Fairchance and only 1 base runner on an error. Vecchiola's rolling and Uniontown's up 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the fifth on the South Union Township Sports Network.
We're at $120 for the take. Last call for 50-50.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay, bottom of the fifth. 6-0 Uniontown on top of Smithfield Fairchance. And Dino Vecchiola has retired all but one batter, and that batter reached on an error. And now here's Michael Call for his first full inning of relief work, and he delivers ball one to Dylan Bonner, 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out to second. Right side out of play. Seven, 8, 9 this inning for Uniontown with Mihal and Kumar to follow. Plated 3 on 2 hits last half inning. This call has come in relief of Adam Simon. Inside corner for a strike, 1 and 2. Two and 2 to Bonner. Call gets what he wants from Campbellini. Kicks in, comes home. That one high, and count now rides to 3 and 2. Rain is all but stopped here at Schiffbauer Field.
Hey, where's your head?
Good at bat here for Bonner to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Crouches down and awaits the 3-2 from Call, and time is called and granted by, I believe, Cappellini. On the ground to the right side, second baseman Rush to his left makes the play 4-3, and Bond is retired. He's 0 for 3. One out for Richie Mihal. Mihal 1 for 2 with a single and a run today.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
1 for 3 in the game last night.
Mihal.
Very dramatic win over Connellsville, 7-6 in a walk-off win, but this one lacking some of that drama, but they've gotten the offense and they've gotten the strong outing from Vecchiola today. Towards the second baseman Rush. He makes the play with ease. 2 outs, just like that. 2 up, 2 down for Nick Kumar. DH has walked twice, scored twice, and stolen 2 bases.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 8, Nick Kumar. Kumar.
Just saw a flash of lightning there in left field. That's never a good sign. And swinging at the first pitch, a chopper to short. Simon has it. Cross the diamond for the out. 1-2-3. 6-3 on that put out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the sixth. It is 6-0 Uniontown. More Legion baseball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
No runs, no hits. No errors, no runners left on base. After 5, the score remains 6-0.
Got it. Straight pitching change. Straight pitching change.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back. New pitcher, new batter here in the top of the sixth. 6-0 Uniontown. Bernie Jakub is in for Andino Vecchiola, who pitched a gem. 5 innings, no hits, no runs, no earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Only base runner reached on an error. And no one's gone past second for Smithfield Fairchance. Down 6-0. The new batter is Josh Sharency for Doyle in the 8th spot. Third player to occupy that 8th spot today. Province to not bat. He was pulled with 2 outs on the first as the starting pitcher. So Doyle's out, Serency in. 8-9-1 this inning for Smithfield against the right-hander Jakub, who just misses inside. 2-1. Kicking the come home. Strike 2. Jakub 2 weeks ago today got the start against Carmichael's earlier in this Legion season. Jakub 5 innings, 2 hits, gave up 1 run, and struck out 9 through 5. And that one is to the right side. Burns. And he's not able to make a play on it. That's an infield single for Serency. And just like that, I gave it a hit. Everyone else giving it an error. So an E4.
Now batting, the right fielder,
that keeps the team no-hitter alive.
Berkman.
So an E4 on Burns.
Berkman.
That is error number 3 on Uniontown. Still no hits. Runner on, no outs for Bergman. 0 for 1 with a ground out. A rocket foul to the left side off the upper deck of the dugout there, Jerry. All right? All right. Everything's all right. From the stretch, Jakub. Backhanded by Kowski, 5-4. That's the tough double play to make, and it's not going to be done safe. But around the horn, not in order, so a fielder's choice 5-4. Bergman's aboard, 1 out for Rush.
The second baseman, number 19, Dylan Rush.
Top of the order, Rush, the left fielder, is started the game and left now at second. He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. Line out, actually. That baby blue bat. 6-0 here in the 6th. Rush squares and takes a ball. Runner heading down for second. Here's the throw to Kovitch, and getting in safely with that stolen base is Bergman. Just the second time Smithfield Fairchance has had a runner in scoring position. And the first time with less than 2 outs. Fastball, right side over the head of Edenfield in a right field for a base hit. This could break the shutout. Rounding third, heading for home is Bergman. The throw is to Petrus, but in front of the plate, not in time. There goes the shutout at 6-1 and an RBI hit for Rush. Runner on, 1 out for Bricker.
Now batting the center fielder, number 17, Nate Bricker. Bricker.
So now the deficit at 5. Fly out to center, ground out to second for Bricker in this one. He takes strike 1. So the first hit of the game for Smithfield Fairchance, an RBI hit.
Get it out quick, Chad.
Cut and a miss for strike 2. From the stretch, Jakub gets the sign he likes from Petrus. And the check on the runner, Rush. Strike him out. And the ball's in the center field, so no strike him out, throw him out there. Is getting in safely as Rush, but Bricker's retired for the second out. Another steal. 2 outs for Simon.
That's 3 out.
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 They got the out there. He struck out. He called obstruction right there.
Strikeout was the second out.
They call obstruction. If that's the case, that should be 3. They're going to move him back to first. Okay. So we have that straightened out, an obstruction call.
Number 2.
So they put Rush back at first with 2 out.
Simon.
That one in the dirt for ball 1, so interesting call you don't see too much of. Jakub looks in. Simon is grounded down and reached on an error. Tried to frame it there, but no sale. 2-0.
Is that him over there I see on the bench?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Strike 1. Jakub looks to get out of this inning, only giving up the 1 run. Another check on Rush at first. Up in the zone, runner going down, the throw to Burns, and he's out. Perfect throw from Petrus on the hop. Burns taking the throw there and tagging out the runner. Rush 2-4 on the put out for the caught stealing, and that's the 3rd out. And Simon will come up to start the top of the 7th. The run comes home on 1 hit and none left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's now Uniontown 6, Smithfield Fairchance 1. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. Uniontown 6, Smithfield Fairchance 1. A caught stealing there to win the inning at 2-4. Petrus, perfect throw to Burns. Nabbing Rush, trying to steal second. Twice he tried to steal that bag and couldn't. First play was sent back to first on obstruction. Now Call will face the top of the order in Tanner Minio. Sacrifice bunt has reached on an error and scored. And what Uniontown hopes is their last at bat. In on the hands and a left, a little blooper, and that will drop. Rounding first, heading for second is Arminio. Throw comes in, he slides in safely with a leadoff double. Heck of an effort there by Simon. Sorensi also coming in and drops for a leadoff 2-bagger for Arminio. Brings up Josh Burns.
Now batting the second baseman. Number 4, Josh Burns.
Couple of singles for Burns. RBI and a run. Runner off a second, call from the stretch. Fouled off to the right.
Yes, sir.
Chris, I think he's walking around out the
Call sends Arminio back to second. To the shortstop, Simon. For the out, 6-3, holding at second is Arminio, 1 away.
Chris, he's out in the outfield.
Brings up Travis Sankovic, who's 1 for 2 in this game with a run scored, an RBI, and a single.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1, Travis Sankovic.
Left-hand batter steps in against Call. Rides outside for ball 1. the second baseman, Rush to his right, makes the play, and a productive out for Sankovic and moves the runner over to third, now with 2 outs for Ian Edenfield.
Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Ian Edenfield.
Edenfield looking for his first hit today. He's walked twice and grounded out. Big cleanup hitter, was 1 for 3 with a 2-run single in the win over Connellsville, which put Uniontown on this side of the bracket. Oh and 1. Strike 2.
Hey, one.
One smack to the right side, and that's going to get down for an RBI hit. Scoring easily is Arminio. Edenfield's not done. He's into second with a 2-out stand-up RBI double. Arminio scores, and it's 7-1 Uniontown in the 6th.
Now batting the third baseman, number 15, Nate Kowski.
So Edenfield has his first hit, brings up some Kowski. Sacrifice flies last time. That one played at Arminio. This one smacked to left. Back goes Sorensi towards the line, and he makes the play in foul territory. According to Ron Hudson, tough to tell, but whatever the case, looked like he was in fair territory, but whatever the case, he makes the catch, and a run comes home on 2 hits, 2 doubles, 1 left. And we go to the 7th. Last wrap, Smithfield Fairchance down 6 as we go to the 7th. Uniontown up 7-1 on the South Union Township Sports Network.
That's 1 to make it 7-1.
And Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Shortstop number 2, Adam.
Last wraps for Smithfield Fairchance down 6 at 7-1 here in the top of the 7th. And Adam Simon comes up. He was at the plate when Rush was caught stealing to end the top of the 6th. Out for the final 3 outs is Bernie Jakub if he can get them. In relief of Vecchiola, who pitched to Jim, a shutout through 5. Smithfield got a run in the 6th. An RBI hit for Rush, plated Bergman. 3, 4, and 5 for Smithfield. It's swing and a miss.
What a 1 run. Yes.
In the air to right, Edenfield's back, and that one's going to drop fair. Rounding first, heading for second is Simon. Here comes the throw. He's out by a mile. Not even close. A strong throw in. And a nab Simon trying to stretch a single into a double for the first out of the top of the 7th.
Now pinch hitting.
But Smithfield Fairchance cannot afford here.
Forrison.
Now there's 1 out.
Forrison.
So Forrison will bat for Cabellini. Jakub Forrison is first at bat for Smithfield. First pitch swinging a foul off 0-1. That was Smithfield's second hit, but goes for naught as Simon is thrown out by a mile. Throw coming into Sankovic. Now it's strike two. Jakub delivers. Force and stays alive.
Hey, you doing it ridiculous. I gotta say. That's right.
Jakub gets time. Two strikes, one away, nobody on top of the seventh. This one is smacked, and a nice grab by Jakub. Wants to do it himself, he does, and Smithfield Fairchance down to their final out. Great play by Jakub, two away. Bring up Willie Palmer, the last hope for Smithfield Fairchance. I do not, Jerry. Jerry asking me if I hear any thunder. I saw some lightning about 15 minutes ago, but sure we do have a storm on the way, but it looks like this one's pretty much wrapped up. Just one out for Uniontown to get. Palmer fouls off the first pitch 0-1. Jakub looking up. Get the final out and give Vecchiola the win. This one is popped up. Petrus thinks he has it, and it's into the netting, and no one has it. Petrus thought he had it. Jakub came in, but gets stuck up in the netting. We'll have to get that down after the game. Now strike two, Smithfield down to their final strike. Pitch to Palmer. Left side, Kowski, 5. And 3-0, it gets past Edenfield. Rounding first, heading for second is Palmer. Someone will try to dig it out. Petrus goes down there. Now he's limping. Is into second with 2 outs is Palmer. And it goes an error. So Smithfield stays alive. It brings up the pitcher, Michael Call. He's 0 for 2.
Now batting the pitcher, number 31, Michael Call.
Now a runner at second with 2 out in the 7th. Too high for ball 1. Smack to right, that gets down for a hit. And Palmer will hold at third as the throw comes in from the right fielder, Bonner. That's a 2-out single to right for Call. Smithfield stays alive, first and third with 2 out for Chandler Goodwin.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35.
3 hits in this game for Smithfield, 2 of them here this inning.
Goodwin.
Jakub delivers high and outside. Gets the strike call. Goodwin did not like it, but over the plate, 1-1. Oh, and misses 2-1. Strike two. Around the knees, and again, Smithfield down to their final strike. Jakub's ready. Goodwin steps back in. Just missed. And it runs full 3-2. Jakub tried again with the off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but Ron Hudson did not agree with Jakub that should be a strike. Here's the 3-2. Fastball off the netting. Stinger there for Goodwin. That one just missed. Audible groan here from the scorer's table as Goodwin's aboard with a 2-out walk. And now the bases are loaded for the number 8 hitter, Serensky, his second at bat.
Number 16, Josh Serensky.
Serensky will come up with the bases juiced and 2 outs.
Serensky.
His team down 6 at 7-1. So after 2 outs, an error, a single, and a walk. That one misses for ball 1. And final out, the hardest to get. Kick in the come home. Fastball blooper. Sankovic back a second, can't get it. 1 run will score. They go station to station. Palmer is plated on the RBI hit for Serensky. It's 7-2. Base is still loaded with 2 out. Now Brad Yeoman will come out and talk to his infield. The Smithfield Fairchance, a little rally going here with 2 out. It's now cut the deficit to 5. And we'll come back and see if Uniontown can get this final out. Smithfield Fairchance could add on. We'll come back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
American Legion Baseball has made its way to town. With the World Series on the line, the best 8 teams around. From the dugout to the grandstand, from home plate to the mound. Here's for all our veterans, for your bravery. Your sacrifice and honor has secured our liberty. We will always remember how you kept our land so free. You've stood for God and country from sea to shining sea.
And we are back. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Smithfield Fairchance down 7-2, down to their final out, but an RBI single for Serensky has kept this game alive, and Jakub delivers ball 1 to the left-hand batter. Call at third, Goodwin at second, and Serensky at first.
Wait, Josh.
Now a flash of lightning in right field. Fastball cut and a foul tip for strike 1. One. Fastball for strike 2, and again Smithfield Fairchance down to their final strike this afternoon. It's been a tough out to get for Uniontown and Jakub. Setting up outside is Petrus, the two-strike pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 called, and that's the ball game. Uniontown holds on. Smithfield Fairchance leaves them loaded. They pick up a run in the 6th and a run in the 7th, but it's not enough. Uniontown wins it. The final score, Uniontown 7, Smithfield Fairchance 2. And according to my bracket, Uniontown advances to take on Connellsville in day 4 of this tournament. And Smithfield Fairchance advances in the losers bracket. That's the ball game. Again, 7-2 your final. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk, and of course, thanks to Jerry Dupé, who makes it all possible. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network Region 6 Legion Baseball Tournament from Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. The final score on this Sunday afternoon, Uniontown 7, Smithfield Fairchance 2. So long, everybody, on the South Union Township Sports Network.